Dude, my personality type, I laugh because I find it so funny to some degree because when I get interested in something or involved in something, I just like go 100% in and like borderline obsessed, become obsessed. I say that because I was like that with the garden, it's like that with video work, it's like that with recording stuff, it's like that with now hunting. I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. And so now I'm thinking today out loud, I'm like, okay, well, I was planning on going hunting tomorrow, but then today I'm like, well, you know what? There are things that I can do out in the woods where I'm still working, but also still hunting at the same time. Now, like, look, ideally, what I would just prefer to be just focusing on one, like just hunting or something like that. But the fact that like I could very well be reaching out for interviews while sitting in the woods and listening, why not? I'm making the most of it. That's the beauty of being flexible and like making my own job in hours. So I'll try it. I'm gonna see if it works. I'll probably only go for like an hour. Do a couple things that I can do. I want to read some poetry to get my creative mind going. Why can't I read in the woods? What's the difference between reading it right here in my studio or upstairs on the couch than me reading it in the woods? I don't know. It could be a very big difference, and I'll find out in an hour and be like, that was a great idea, or oh, that was a terrible idea. But you never know unless you try. All right, so it's been a couple of hours at this point. I ended up going out hunting. I sat in something called a tree stand for the first time. Essentially, what that is like a big seat, 15 feet up in the air, with a tree. Actually, you saw it in the footage, but it was cool. I multitask. I can't justify going out and just sitting, in a tree for an hour and a half, like missing out on work at this moment. Like I gotta make some money, so I can't justify just chilling. But I still want to go out. So how do I do that? Well, I multitask. So what I ended up doing is some of the things that I would normally do just sitting here in the studio, like for example on my phone or with a book or something, I could do up there. And what I mean, so for example, today I did my devotional up there, and meaning I read the Bible and stuff, which I would have done either sitting on here or sitting on my couch, which is no different. In fact, it might even be less distracting because there's less things going on. Periodically, every once in a while, I check, like if I hear something, I look and see if I didn't see anything today. Secondly, then I did what I call creative research, which every day or often throughout the week, I try to spend some time expanding my creative knowledge by learning something about history or learning something about like a music product or music related product or anything creative that will like just expand my understanding and knowledge. And the more I know, the more I can write about. For example, today I was reading poetry, filling myself with other people's creativity, which then gets spun around inside your brain and turns into your own creativity. It's inspiration, essentially. Then I went to the gym, and now we are back in the office a couple hours later, and gotta get some work done.